Imagine lifting a stone heavier than a modern truck, without the aid of cranes, steel, or engines, and doing it 2 million times. This is the enduring mystery of the Great Pyramid of Giza, a structure that has stood for over 4,500 years against time itself. While some claim it was built by aliens or lost civilizations, the truth is far more grounded in the power of human ingenuity. Around 2580 BCE, Pharaoh Khufu commissioned a monument that would reach 147 meters, remaining the tallest man-made structure for 4 millennia. The scale is truly staggering. Yet the first challenge for the ancient surveyors was not the weight, but the orientation of the base. How do you align a massive pyramid to true north without modern instruments? The answer was hidden in the movement of the stars. By observing stars that never set, Egyptian astronomers established a north-south axis with a precision that still baffles modern engineers today. This incredible alignment was only the beginning of a project that required the movement of millions of heavy limestone blocks. Most of these stones were sourced from local quarries, cut by workers using simple copper chisels, stone hammers, and wooden wedges. Each block weighed roughly 2.5 tons, a weight that was heavy but manageable through sheer human effort and organization. For generations, historians assumed workers dragged these stones across dry sand, but modern experiments proved this would require impossible force. The breakthrough came from an ancient Egyptian painting that depicted workers pouring water onto the sand in front of a wooden sledge. Scientists discovered that damp sand becomes significantly firmer, reducing friction and making it much easier to pull heavy loads across the desert. This simple, elegant trick allowed the ancient builders to move massive stones across the landscape with efficiency that defied previous expectations. It serves as a reminder that the greatest engineering secrets are often the most surprisingly simple solutions to complex physical problems. However, not every stone was sourced locally. The massive granite blocks for the king's chamber traveled 800 kilometers from Aswan. Some of these granite monoliths weighed over 70 tons, posing a logistical challenge that required the mastery of Egypt's greatest resource. The Nile River provided the solution, as specially built boats carried these enormous stones downstream during the annual flood season. In 2013, the discovery of the diary of an official named Merer provided the first direct written evidence of this massive operation. Written 4,500 years ago, these logs describe the transport of limestone by boat, giving us a witness to the pyramid's construction. With the stones delivered to the site, the builders faced the final, most daunting hurdle, lifting them 140 meters into the air. This remains one of history's greatest puzzles, as experts debate whether they used straight, spiral, or zigzagging ramps to reach the top. Despite centuries of intense archaeological research, no complete construction ramp has ever been found, leaving the exact method a mystery. Beyond the logistics, we must address the persistent myth that these monuments were built by slaves, a story repeated by movies and books. Archaeology tells a different tale, as excavations near the site have uncovered entire villages complete with bakeries and medical facilities. Skeletons found at the site show evidence of healed broken bones, proving that injured workers received care and were treated with dignity. Many were buried with honor near the pyramids, suggesting the workforce consisted of skilled laborers and seasonal workers, not enslaved people. Building the pyramid was a national effort, a project that united thousands of people from across Egypt with a shared, singular purpose. The precision of the finished structure is equally remarkable, with the base being almost perfectly level across its entire massive footprint. The four sides differ in length by only a few centimeters, a testament to the incredible planning and mathematical skill of the architects. Internal chambers were constructed with such accuracy that they have remained stable for 4.5 millennia of seismic activity. Engineers continue to study the design, not because it is impossible, but because it represents an extraordinary level of technical mastery. Every new discovery reveals more about the people who built it, highlighting their organization, planning, and ability to solve problems. The Great Pyramid was not a miracle of magic, but the result of thousands of ordinary people achieving something truly extraordinary together. Today, it remains the last surviving wonder of the ancient world, standing tall as empires rise and fall around the Giza Plateau. Its endurance is not due to forgotten technology, but to the mastery of knowledge, planning, engineering, and human cooperation. The greatest mystery was never whether it could be built, as history has already provided the answer through the stones themselves. The real question for us today is whether our own civilization can create something that inspires people 4,000 years from now. Because long after individual names are forgotten, great achievements continue to tell the story of the people who dared to build. The legacy of the Great Pyramid is a testament to the potential of human collaboration when focused on a singular, monumental goal. As we look back at the Giza Plateau, we see more than just stone. We see the blueprint of a civilization's ambition. The sheer scale of the project required an unprecedented level of logistics, coordinating thousands of workers and vast amounts of resources. Every block placed was a decision, every measurement a calculation, and every day of labor a contribution to an eternal monument. The transition from quarry to summit was a symphony of movement, involving thousands of hands working in perfect rhythmic synchronization. We often focus on the mystery of the how, but the why is just as powerful: the desire to leave a mark on eternity. The pyramid stands as a bridge between our modern world and the ancient past, inviting us to wonder and to learn. It challenges our assumptions about what ancient people were capable of, forcing us to respect their intellect and their dedication. When we analyze the stone-cutting techniques, we see the evolution of tools and the refinement of a craft perfected over decades. The copper chisels may seem primitive, but in the hands of a master craftsman, they could shape the hardest limestone with precision. The water lubrication method for sledges is a perfect example of how observation of nature led to a revolutionary engineering breakthrough. It shows that the Egyptians were not just builders, they were scientists, constantly experimenting and improving their methods through experience. The Diary of Merer reminds us that behind the massive stone blocks were real people with names, jobs, and daily routines. These were individuals who lived, breathed, and worked under the hot sun, driven by a sense of duty or national pride. The workers' village is a treasure trove of information, providing a window into the daily lives of those who made history. We see evidence of a society that valued its people, providing medical care and housing for those who contributed to the state. This social structure was the engine that powered the construction, ensuring that the project could continue for decades without interruption. As we continue to study the pyramid, we find that the more we learn, the more we appreciate the complexity of their work. It is a monument that refuses to give up all its secrets at once, rewarding those who take the time to look deeper. The Great Pyramid remains a beacon of human potential, proving that when we work together, we can overcome any obstacle. It is a story written in stone, a message from the past that continues to resonate with every generation that gazes upon it. Beyond the local limestone quarries, the construction relied heavily on the Nile River to transport massive granite blocks from Aswan, over 800 kilometers away. These granite slabs were immense, some weighing over 70 tons, requiring specialized engineering to move them safely from the riverbank to the Giza Plateau. During the annual Nile flood, the water levels rose, allowing specially built heavy-duty boats to carry these massive stones much closer to the construction site. This logistical feat is not just a modern theory. It is confirmed by the ancient diary of an official named Merer, discovered by archaeologists in 2013. Written over 4,500 years ago, Merer's logbook provides the first direct, written evidence from someone who actually managed the transport of these limestone blocks. For the first time, historians had a primary source account, proving that the Great Pyramid was not just an archaeological mystery, but a project with witnesses. Transporting the stones was only half the battle. The builders still had to lift these multi-ton blocks over 140 meters into the desert air. This remains one of history's greatest engineering puzzles, with experts debating whether they used massive straight ramps or complex spiral systems. Some suggest zigzagging ramps built as construction progressed. Yet, despite centuries of intense research, no complete construction ramp has ever been found. Exactly how the stones reached the highest levels remains one of archaeology's greatest unsolved mysteries, fueling endless speculation about ancient techniques. For generations, popular culture perpetuated the myth that the pyramids were built by slaves, but modern archaeology tells a much more nuanced story. Near the pyramids, excavations uncovered entire workers' villages, complete with bakeries, kitchens, and sleeping quarters, showing a highly organized community. Skeletons found at the site reveal healed broken bones, proving that injured workers received medical treatment and were cared for during their recovery. Many of these laborers were buried with honor close to the pyramids they helped construct, a privilege never granted to common slaves. These discoveries suggest the workforce consisted largely of skilled laborers and seasonal workers, united by a shared national purpose under the pharaoh. Building the pyramid was a monumental national effort that required incredible organization, planning, and a deep understanding of complex mathematics. The precision is still staggering. The base of the Great Pyramid is almost perfectly level, with sides differing in length by only a few centimeters. Its internal chambers were constructed with such accuracy that even after 4.5 millennia, modern engineers continue to study its design. Today, the Great Pyramid remains the last surviving wonder of the ancient world, standing as a testament to the Egyptians' mastery of human cooperation. Its survival is not due to forgotten technology or magic, but rather to the incredible power of a highly organized, centralized state structure. Every new discovery reveals something remarkable about the people who built it, showcasing their ability to solve problems on an enormous, unprecedented scale. The Great Pyramid was not a miracle. It was the result of thousands of ordinary people achieving something extraordinary together through sheer determination. Ultimately, the monument serves as an enduring inspiration, challenging us to consider what great achievements our own civilization might leave behind for future generations. Because long after names are forgotten, great human achievements continue telling their story, bridging the gap between the ancient past and our future.